It's the Montreal Just for Laughs Comedy Festival. Kevin Hart presents LOL at JFM.
Hello, lovely to be here. Hello, I'm Reese. I should say this, it's very lovely to be here. I should say this just so we're not thinking about it for the next few minutes of our lives, but I should say that I, like many men, well, end of sentence. If you're not on board with that, it's going to be a long 8 minutes for you, because I am just going to be saying that in different ways. I've got a boyfriend, and sorry, ladies, wrong tree, stop barking. We've been together for 5 years, we're trying for a dog, and people... Well, I'm off the pill, I haven't told him. And people... I'm crazy. People keep saying to me, Reese, 5 years, but that's like 60 in gay years. How do you make it work? I think a good relationship, I think it's about knowing your role within your relationship, knowing what you do. Take this for example. We live together, and within the house, he does most of the cooking and the cleaning and makes most of the money. And I take care of any kind of like collage or just general craft needs around the house. I think we don't know what we're doing. It's really closer to 6 years now, and we've lasted a lot longer than a lot of our couple friends, and they ask us sometimes, like, what's the secret? What's the secret to have a happy, long-lasting, modern, genuine relationship? What's the secret? And when people ask us, we don't know what we're doing, so we just make up. We'll just be like, it's just about making sacrifices, or we have a date night once a week, or we've joined a fight club. Like, we lie. If you want the truth of how to have a happy, long-lasting, modern, Gen Y relationship, this is what I think the truth is. I think you should just lie to each other. Oh, just lie. Lie like there is no tomorrow. Tell them there is no tomorrow. They don't know. I think lying is a very important part of a relationship. I don't mean big, crazy lies. Like, I read this study recently. Well, I read a blog, but I read this, I can read. I read this study that they believe the average human person lies 19 times a day. Like, isn't that amazing? I mean, that's a lie. I made that up. But it sounds true, and that's what my truth is. But I don't know. I don't mean big crazy lies. I just mean cute little adorable, like economizing the truth to save each other's feelings. Like, here's a good example. My boyfriend is originally from the other side of where I live, on the other side of the country, and for Christmas late last year, which is when it always is, he said to me, would you like to come and hang out with my family on the other side of the country for Christmas? And in my mind, I thought, no, that sounds awful. And that's not saying anything about his family. I love his family. They're rich and they drink a lot of wine. We have similar core values. But if I'm honest, I don't want to do anything for Christmas. I don't like Christmas. If I wanted to celebrate the birth of a bearded man that had delusions of grandeur, I'd just ask my barista how his band's going. But... Thank you. Too soon. Anyways, I grew up in a small country town, stab, run. And then when I was 19, I moved to a bigger city, Sydney in Australia, and I'll be honest, I was a very naive boy. And then a girl, and then a boy again, and then an old gypsy woman, and then back to a boy. I've had a checkered past. And one night, I was walking home very drunk when I was 19. And remember when you're drunk and 19, you don't just walk home, you just pinball yourself off things and let the vapours of box wine carry you home, because sometimes there's just one set of footprints in the sand. And I was walking home, and basically what happened was I was mugged, right? Now, I've had a lot of crime happen to me living in a big city. One night, I went to my bedroom, and there was a guy halfway through my window. And growing up in a small town, I've spent years, years, just pushing down this little redneck inside of me. I just push him down. Moments of stress like that, he just comes out of my face. So this guy halfway through the window, and I just went, I will you. So I don't know what that means, but he legged it. He was out of there. He's my boyfriend now. I'm a fast runner. But so... So I was mugged, right? Properly mugged by 3 proper burly muggers. And the middle one, the leader, he said, give me your phone and your wallet. And I was a little bit drunk and mouthy when I was 19. I would not say I was a drunk slut, but like a real estate agent would say that I was vibrant and up and coming. You know what I mean? Like I was... So he said, give me your phone and your wallet. And I said, what's going to happen if I don't? Quite ballsy. And the second one, the right-hand man, said that we're going to beat you up. And the third one said, pretty severely. And that's the exact wording of it as well. The most polite mugging that's ever happened in the entire world. Really close to a stagecoach robbery. So get my stuff. Have a good night, boys. Good debating. As they're walking away, this is where it got a bit weird. And this is how I know that things are getting better for gay people in the world. As they're walking away, the middle one, the leader, he stopped dead in his tracks. He turned around and looked at me dead in the eye. And he said, hey, just so you know, this was random. And I was like, what? And he said, we don't want you to think this was a hate crime or something. I was like, thank you very much. And then he said, look, my sister's a lesbian. I think it's really guys don't have gay marriage. Have a good night. And I was like, what the is going on? Even our thieves are pro-gay marriage. I will leave very soon. I'll leave you on this, right? I don't know, like, any homophobes in the room know I'm not the comedian for you. And also, I feel for you guys. I feel for you homophobes, because there's not enough stuff for you to do anymore. Like, you can still be homophobic. There's not as many jobs around for you guys anymore, you know, except for high-ranking political and religious leaders. But just them. But I think to be homophobic these days, you've got to be kind of cute and adorable to be a homophobe. It's got to be kind of underlying. I get a lot of it happen in my life. I go to a gym, right? It's working. I go to a gym, hurts my feelings. I go to a gym because I've got a weird body. I've got weird long arms and like a little belly at the front. I look like E.T. Tilda Swinton. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't like... I need to talk about Kevin. But I go to this gym, right? And it's a 24-hour gym, and it's not frequented by very many gay men. And because it's 24 hours, sometimes I go in the middle of the night after a show, dressed like this, and I go into the change room, and a room full of naked straight men just don't know what to do with any of this. And it's so cute, so adorable. What they do, without fail, every time, they try and get their out of you, so they all just turn around like I'm some sort of Moses parting the seas. Let my people go. Like this happened to me 3 months ago. I was at the gym in Melbourne in Australia. I went in the middle of the night and there was one other guy in the change room and he was completely naked and he saw me and he didn't just turn around, he slowly turned around, like minimal movement, like a really long time. Like he thought I was a raptor or something, you know what I mean? Just like... I was in here a second ago and I don't seem to be able to focus on it right now. Clever girl. Like, I don't understand. What do the straight men think? This is what the straight men think, that I, as a gay man, I'm going to walk into a room full of naked straight men and I just can't help myself. Nom, 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 nom. I was thinking about this the other day as well, like what are they doing turning around? I'll leave it there. I'm Reece Nichols and enjoy the rest of your lives. Good night. Bye.